Meatloaf.
Yeah,
Meatloaf.
meatloaf.
I'm gonna bring this in because it looks weird when we're so far away. I don't know, maybe not, but
We look weird no matter what.
That's fair. Welcome to Game Time Decision Thursday edition, March 31st, the end of March. You know what that means? April tomorrow, which brings baseball. So we got one more week, 7 days before opening day of baseball in some cities. I don't think my Tigers play till actually Friday, but
I know the Mets play on that Thursday, but I don't think they play at home for a little bit.
I think we open at home actually. Now that I'm thinking about it,
that's probably not the best way to look it up. Let's just look up yet.
We open at home against the White Sox, so we're gonna set the trend day one, April 8th. We're setting the tone right out the gate. We're coming after it hot and heavy. We're gonna beat. There might be a brawl. Probably not, but in my
brawl.
mind,
what are we brawling about?
We're going to set the tone. And welcome to Detroit. Pang, pow, boom. That's how we say hi. So, if you haven't noticed, I'm a twin short.
And that's fine.
I only got the pretty half of Earl Sports Bets. His hair looks amazing, doesn't it? I only got the first half. Nick is running a tad late. Got out of class a little early. He's all about his education. I don't know why. Crazy kids. I know. We're all about Oreos and stuff like that. Nick's trying to get an education.
Ugh,
I don't
unbelievable.
The nerve, sheer nerve, but whatever. Before I forget, above Tim's head, Caesars Sportsbook link in the description up in this video. The promo has changed. I told you guys it would. You get $1,100 bet insurance on your first bet in participating states. Just check out the link, Caesars Sportsbook, in the link in the description of this video. It'll tell you what you can get in what state, because it changes. It varies per state, and with more and more states going live every day, it's hard to keep up with everybody, to be honest with you. But we're still holding out for Carolina.
Yes, I'm not holding my breath.
Well, don't do that.
No.
We're on the air, and I don't want to have to call 911 on air. That's just weird. And also, if you haven't already, you should like, subscribe, follow, ring the bell for notifications. Max Wager Network right there. You should be following us on there. We are live on there. We are live on Picks and Parlay, ESP, Winners and Winers. We're all over the place on YouTube. But starting pretty soon, I'm just waiting on word from Boss Man. We're only going to stream exclusively on Max Wager Network. So we're trying to overlap, so you guys know. So we can't go, man, I didn't see you guys on Game Time. Did you stop doing it? And now I'm going to resort back to the last 2 weeks that I've been telling you should go to Max Wager Network and follow. And then you're all going to be like, oh, my God, did Lenny really beat it? And I'm going to be like, oh, my God, Lenny did. And then so there's that. So, yeah, there's that. That's exactly how that conversation goes in my head, too.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So I'm assuming we're gonna do the NBA first. We got 5.
No, I'm gonna hockey today. Let's do this. Now we're taking the Buffalo Sabres on the money line. Let's roll. They don't play today. Anyways,
this is why I go gray, folks. This is why I go gray. Nick and Tim Earl. That's why I go gray. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way, I looked it up real quick for the Mets because everybody asked. Their first game in New York will be on the 15th, and they'll be their 7th or 8th game of the year. And it's on Jackie Robinson Day against the Diamondbacks.
Okay. So we're going to chalk that up as a win. We're going to take them on the run line.
They play 3 against the Diamondbacks, 4 against the Giants, and then go to Arizona. So we'll see with those.
We'll see who the Mets are right out the gate.
Well, they should start off pretty well because they get the Washington Nationals to start off the year, which should be
terrible.
Which should be fine. We'll start off with DeGrom, Scherzer, and Bassett going. Food debate. Damn it! Now I want Bojangles.
No.
We'll
think of something. We're gonna go through the NBA real quick.
I don't know.
Go through the NBA. Let's go through the NBA real quick.
Oh yes. Yeah. What we're here for? NBA.
Yeah,
content.
we'll do that real quick. I'm gonna let you take the floor. Talk about the 5 NBA games we got going today.
Oh yeah, we get 5 NBA games. Gotta pull up the lines because I'm lazy and forgot to. We get to start off with the 76ers in Detroit taking on the Pistons. Only significant injury for this game is going to be that Jeremiah Grant is still out for Detroit. This line, I got it at plus 11 last night. It is at 9.5 now. So I feel like this is a good spot for the Pistons. This could be a look ahead spot for the Sixers, or it could be a spot that the Sixers just straight up don't care. It's the Pistons. They're not a good team, and they might be like, we'll win this game by 5 points and move on. Pistons have been one of the best teams at covering spreads this year. I believe they're 8th, hitting at about 55%, so above a professional rate. Pistons, I got them at 11. I would still grab them at 9.5. Yes, to James asked if you should take them. Yes, you still should. Moving on, the Milwaukee Bucks are in Brooklyn taking on the Nets. Giannis is probable for today's game. He's going to play. He's going to play. It's a big game for both these two teams. Bucks could be a half game back of first place after tonight. Nets are still trying to work out where they're going to be in the play-ins. I got the Milwaukee Bucks. Anytime I can get the Bucks at plus money, they're plus 110 right now. Anytime I can get them at plus money, I'm going to grab them. They're one of the best teams, if not the best team in basketball in the Eastern Conference. And I'm going to keep riding with them. They've made me some money lately. Now, if they win tonight, probably grabbing the Clippers tomorrow. But for tonight, I like the Milwaukee Bucks. I just grabbed them on the money line plus 110. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in Atlanta taking on the Hawks. No Evan Mobley, no Jared Allen. Bogdanovich is listed as questionable for Atlanta. Other than that, everybody else who normally plays should be good to go in this one. It opened up at a 5. It's now sitting at a 6. I guess I would lean towards the Hawks. They've been playing a lot better as of late. They're kind of moving up those Eastern Conference rankings. I believe they're in a 10 spot right now. So they definitely need the wins in order to move up. But I feel like this is a good spot for Atlanta to at least win this game, maybe even cover that 6. The Clippers are heading to Chicago to take on the Bulls. Zach LaVine is questionable for today's game. Lonzo Ball out. Still, Paul George, we saw him come back last game. We thought he would have a minutes restriction. He played 31 minutes. No minutes restriction for him. I think he looks good. This line moved from a 3.5 to a 2.5. I understand why. It would be a lean towards the Clippers for me in this game, but I did not bet this one, so going to just be a pass. Final game of the night, we get the Fakers and the Jazz. LeBron still out. Anthony Davis still out. Hassan Whiteside is out for the Jazz. I would normally say fading the Lakers is a full-time job, but I am not laying 13 points on a Jazz team that has lost 5 straight games. That's not happening. So it would be – I don't really have any leads in this game. I just don't want to bet either side. This one's a pass for me as well. Those are your 5 NBA games for today. Not really much in the injury department, but hopefully we can get a win from the Bucks and a cover from the Pistons.
Oh, we're definitely – the Pistons are winning outright.
I would be okay with that.
I'm going to tell you right now. I have them on – I took them, put the points. I got 10 and even 10 at some point last night in the middle of the night. I got
11.
When I was on my think tank doing all my bets. That's where I place the majority of my wagers is on my think tank, a.k.a. the toilet. So, yeah, it's a think tank. And so there's that. And look who decided to join us. Mr.
Wow.
Mr.
We start at 5 o'clock, Nick. Come on.
Yeah, I know. And
do you want me to write a note for your professor? Is it a chick? Is she hot?
What? No. It is a woman, yes. It is a woman.
Okay. Well, what's wrong? I can't call women chicks? Is that offensive in today's society? I don't know, everybody.
I don't know these days.
I don't want Will Smith getting up in my grill slapping me or anything. I don't want to get, I'm asking. I don't know.
It's funny how Will Smith said that Eminem said that Will Smith doesn't have to cuss in his raps to sell records.
What's really funny is we did not plan this. By the way,
I literally saw that sound this morning. scrolling through TikTok right after I woke up, and I'm like, I am so using this.
Yeah, I did. I saw that and I went, oh, save sound on TikTok. If you guys haven't followed Earl Sports Bets on TikTok or Picks and Parlays on TikTok, you should. We give out
by the way,
good
guys,
plays.
what gives? You guys got Lenny to 1,000 followers like in 3 weeks, and we're not even at 200 yet. What's going on, guys?
I don't
This
know.
is not right. We're sitting at 188. Come on, guys.
You guys, I'll start tagging you in some stuff. We'll get you some followers. I don't know. You got to. We got to. You know what we got to do? We got to figure out how to duet each other, so we can like do a side by side like we are right now and do a video. I don't know nothing about TikTok, man. I'm not gonna lie. I just hit the play, mess around with some filters, find some sounds that are funny, and I just kind of give out a couple plays. But my point is both of us use the same sound. And it was an edit between the Eminem. Will Smith don't have to cuss on his record.
It's my wife out your mouth.
Yeah. And then
he didn't say what I think he did he?
Oh, wait. And then yeah. So he did it. And then later on, I do it. Well, we send each other our TikToks via text. So I send it by TikTok. And Tim's like, Nick did that sound earlier. I'm like, today? And then whatever. But it was pretty funny.
Hey, good minds think alike.
I'm telling you, we were all over it, and we're both on the Florida Panthers. But we're gonna talk some NHL real quick here while we got Nick here before he's got to, I don't know what other educational tool he's got to go do today or something. He's got to learn himself something today.
Nope.
But we're gonna bounce Tim out of here. Tim, bye bye. Nice little slate in the NHL, and I say little because
I guess.
Listen, you're going to have – I'm going to use your words. You're going to have to get used to chalk, and you're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to
get used to laying it.
You're going to have to get used to laying it.
I was looking over my card today. I'm like, oh, crap. I have 5 puck lines tonight.
Yeah, I got – well, we're both on Florida, which we both put on TikTok.
I got that at 140.
Yeah, I got it at 143. So I loved it. And I only remember that because – back in the day, you could pager people codes, and 143 is I love you. Whatever. I don't know. I'm showing my age right now. But I had to lay some chalk just to get a 3-team parlay to plus money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I did the tell me if you like this. I did the Panthers, the Canes, and the Flames.
Yeah, I got all 3 of their puck lines.
I got all 3 on the money line for plus 135 on a 3-team parlay. Hopefully one of them done.
I can tell tonight's a weird night because I have Boston, Florida, Carolina, Colorado, and Calgary all on the puck line.
And tonight's either going to be very, very horrible or it's just going to be good. Good vibes only. All right.
Yeah, that's not and none of those are my favorite play of the day. I'll get to that. I'll get to my best bet of the day.
Best bet of the day. I like it.
Yeah, when we get to that game. We'll kick it on off. We have the thank you whoever typed up the games. We had the Devils against the Bruins in this first matchup here. Nico Daws expected. Linus Omar confirmed. Johansson and Zaka are questionable for the Devils. On the other side, Foligno and Craig Smith are both out. I like this as a bounce back spot for the Bruins. They are coming in. That final score against the Maple Leafs made it look a little bit nicer than it actually was, considering that game was 6-1 at one point or 5-1 at one point. It was awful. And, I expect a bounce back here for the Bruins. I took the Bruins puck line. I got it around minus 115. Today's a chalky day, and I hate it, but it's just what you got to do it these days. Next game, the Jets are at the Maple Leafs. Eric Cormy and Eric Kulgren are the 2 goalies for this matchup here. Kyle Connor, Nate Schmidt, and Cole Perfetti all out. Connor and Schmidt tested positive for COVID. I think they'll be out for at least one more game. On the other side, we have Lyubushkin out. Peter Mrazek's going to be out the next 6 weeks. So Toronto just can't seem to get anything going goaltender-wise. They also have Kashe out, Muzzin and Sandin remain out. I like Toronto in this spot. We do have the Jets on the second half of a back-to-back. I like the the Maple Leafs team total over though. That's a 3.5, and I like the full game over. I got it at 6. I think it still goes over 6.5, but I feel like if you wanted this game, you should have bet it last night because that line's definitely moved. Next matchup here, we have the Islanders and the Blue Jackets. Elvis Merzlikins, Semyon Varlamov, the two confirmed goalies here. We have Werenski, Boone-Jenner, and Alexander Texier out. And for the Islanders, Sebastian Aho, Andy Green, Adam Pelech, all questionable. Cal Clutterbuck, Scott Mayfield, Ilya Sorokin not going to be playing tonight. Sorokin should be available tomorrow when they take on the other team from New York, not named the Sabres. We have, in this spot here, I stay completely off. But if I were to bet a dog today, it's the Columbus Blue Jackets against this New York Islanders team. Because if we look, the Islanders tomorrow are heading to MSG to play the Rangers. I think this may be a look-ahead spot against a team that they've crushed they've beaten back-to-back games that they've played 4-3 and 6-0. I lean towards the Blue Jackets in this spot. Didn't bet though. Next matchup here, we're going to have the Canadiens. They're at the Carolina Hurricanes in this one here. Jake Allen confirms. Frederick Anderson confirmed as well. It's going to be, for the Canadiens, Peraza is questionable. They're still going to be without Gallagher, Petrie, Druin as well. On the other side, no Jesperi Kakaniemi, and no Ethan Bear, and no Jake Gardner. I like the Hurricanes in the spot. I laid the puck on. I got it last night at 145. I think that's only risen because this Hurricanes team is now a slight minus 415 on the money line, up to a minus 160 on the puck line. I don't think I'd get to them at this point. I don't mind the 145 I laid though earlier. Next spot here with the Blackhawks. They're at the Panthers in this one here. Colin Delia confirmed in net here for the Chicago Blackhawks. Sergei Bobrovsky for the Florida Panthers. Connor Murphy out and Chiara out for the Blackhawks. Hornquist, Lindell, and Akari are all questionable. Aaron Ekblad remains out, as well as Nudavara. I like the Panthers on the puck line. I feel repetitive just giving out all these puck lines, but I feel like this is a night where you just lay the goal and a half on most games and it'll hit. Moving on to our next matchup. This is my favorite game of the night. This is the marquee matchup of the night, and this is where my best bet's going to lay. We have the Pittsburgh Penguins at the Minnesota Wild. Casey DeSmith and Cam Talbot, your confirmed goalies. On the Minnesota side, nobody on the injury report. We have a fully healthy Minnesota Wild team. On the other side, Brock McGinn is questionable. Nathan Bayou is out. And they are getting Jason Zucker back, finally. And in this matchup here, my favorite play of the day, give me the under 6.5 in this one here. I like this game 3-2 either way. This is going to be a fun playoff-style hockey game. It's going to be close. It's going to be low scoring. I actually did throw a couple dollars at 19-1 and 18-1. 19-1 for Penguins to win 3-2 exact score. 18-1 for the Wild to win 3-2 exact score in regulation. I think this is one of those games where we could see that potentially. I like under with the Penguins and the Wild. Moving on here, the last 3 games of the night, the Kings are at the Flames. Most likely going to be Cal Peterson in net here for the Kings. Jacob Markstrom for the Flames. Nobody on the injury list. On the other side, Lizotte, Anderson, Athanasiou, Dustin Brown, Drew Doughty, Braden Lemieux, Matt Roy, and Sean Walker all remain out. This is a second half of a back-to-back for the LA Kings. And I hate when teams go from Edmonton to Calgary or Calgary to Edmonton on a back-to-back. I look to fade them. You guys know I love this Kings team this year. This is not the spot for them here. I'm going to take the Flames on the puck line in the spot around minus 115 is where I got it at. I think this price has only risen throughout the day. No, minus 115 still on the puck line. So it stayed the same, but I like Calgary take care of business in this one. Heading into the next one here, the Sharks are at the Avalanche. Cabo Kakkonen and Pavel Francouz in net for these two teams. For the Sharks, Dahlin is questionable. Dzingel, Gadanovic, Fierro, and LeBlanc all out. Bowen Byram, Samuel Girard questionable for this game. Landeskog and Murray out. The biggest positive from this game is Nathan McKinnon is healthy, and he's going to be playing today. Big positive there for the Avalanche. I think they take care of business tonight. This is the second half of a back-to-back for the Sharks as well, coming in off of a bad loss against the Arizona Coyotes, 5-2. Definitely did not expect that one there. Avalanche take care of business in this one. I think that I almost bet this as at 22-1. The exact score, 3-0 Avalanche tonight. I think that we may see a shutout here for the Avs. Into our final game of the night, the Dallas Stars are at the Anaheim Ducks. John Gibson expected in net. Jake Ottinger confirmed in net. Issa Lindell questionable for the Stars. Henrique questionable for the Ducks. Max Jones, Ryan Kessler, and Silverberg are all out for these Ducks. I just took the Stars straight up in this game. I'm not going to rely on them to win in regulation. I'm not going to rely on them to win on the puck line. I just laid the juice on this one. Stars money line to close out the night. But that is everything from today's slate. Back to you, Detroit Lenny.
All right. Perfect. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of puck. I like a lot of unders too tonight. I think there's a lot of good teams that are going to get up early and often and coast kind of the rest of the way. So that under 7 though, and what game? There's a 7 out there. What game is that 7? The Florida-Chicago game.
Oh, yeah.
I worry about Florida scoring 7 by themselves.
Yeah, against Dalia, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I laid off of that, but yeah, normally 7's a pretty standard under bet for me. But all right, let's get back. We got to bring Tim in. That's what they tell me. So hey, Tim, how's it going? Want to bring in that? If you have an Oreo, I'm kicking you right out the stream. Oh.
I don't have any Oreos on me.
Oh, maybe I get Oreos later.
Oh, all right.
Just so I can have some for the show tomorrow.
Look at this. Andrew just followed you on TikTok.
I saw
both. You followed both.
Us. At least ESB because we saw. I mean, I kind of put the link in the chat. So
I did. I saw that up there. I'm going to start from the top of the chat. We're going to go through the chat right now. If you guys don't know already, hit the thumbs up button. Drop whatever game you want to talk about in the chat. We'll go over that for sure in detail. We do have a college basketball game tonight too.
Oh yeah.
No. We do have that. Right? We just went over the NBA and the NHL. And by the way, Nick Earl's hungry. Shocker.
I texted walking home.
I know. Sox Bulls Bears says, "What up, bros? Can't wait for baseball." He's on Pittsburgh Penguins money line for me tonight. I'm on Minnesota.
I lean Pittsburgh in this game, but I love
everybody
the under.
Their brothers on Minnesota. That's what worries me. Everybody seems to be on there, but
I just grabbed whatever Nick plays on the site and round robin them.
I heard. Yeah, we talked about that, and that's not a bad option for you guys out there.
If you guys didn't know, Nick is he went 4-0 last night. He's 6-0 his last 6 and 7-1 his last 10 or 8.
Those are the ones I put on the site.
Yeah, on the ones on the site.
Those are the ones that put. And you guys should already be over at Earl Sports Bets. Like I said, earlsportsbets.com/promo 7-day package only $49. So
and then NBA has been pretty good for me the last 30 days. I'm 38 and 22 up 14 units in the NBA.
Nice. And not to mention his spring training phenomenon over there. I mean, the guys, what do you like? 137-2.
Currently 16-7, probably 16-8 after the A's lose because they're down 5-0 or 5-1. But if the A's come back, cool. But I have them marked as a loser right now. 16-8, up 10.29 units.
There you go. Lex says, "What's up? What's up?"
He says,
"Supness." What's good, fellas? Same old. Let's crush the books. Let's do it. And then here's their Earl Sports Bets TikTok. Definitely follow these guys on TikTok. They're not as funny as me, I will say this, but their picks are pretty good. Okay, I mean, unless you get Tim and his girlfriend Christina dancing. If you can get them dancing on a TikTok, that should have the most views out of anything because that's just
hold
good.
on. I will say
internet.
the one that we did recently with the that one
Yes.
has 917 views, one of
Nice.
our higher one. And then
Nice.
there was I still remember doing this one. I freaking loved this one. Yeah, that one has 400, but I go through our video. They're fun. They're so much.
And that was a winning bet too.
And that was a winning play too.
Yeah, it's not to mention we do all have winning records on TikTok plays. Okay?
I have to update it. I have to see what we're doing in March or what we did in March.
I keep track of my TikTok plays. I'm 30, 18, and 2 for the month of March. I haven't given out a ton of picks on TikTok, but usually 1 or 2 a day. Some free plays here and there.
After tonight or something,
profitable.
I'll look through my plays and stuff and see what's going on and see what our record was.
It's worth following ESB on TikTok just for randomly seeing how bad Tim Earl has no rhythm. Okay. And
I'm starting
watching
to
him
try to
dance
figure out
and almost fall.
Yes.
You can't put a price tag on that. People.
I'm starting to learn, and it's going to be a little bit before we post something like this. But there was Lipstick battle with the guy. What was his name? Peter Parker? Tom Holland. Tom Holland when he did it. And he did the singing in the rain into Umbrella.
Together.
Yeah, I'm gonna start to learn that one. Umbrella. And I don't even know if that video will have a pick, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to learn that choreography, that dance.
You got to. You have you
now that you said it, you have to, Tim.
Yeah, put it on the internet.
I just gotta freaking figure out the time to be able to learn it. Everything
millions and millions of fans watching are waiting
around the world. It's the moment we've all
been waiting for. But it is funny, dude. Listen, if it anything, we're amusing as hell. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you just blindly follow our TikTok plays, you're ahead at the end of the day. You're up money. Okay. But keep in mind, I do that. I do it. I don't do it for the likes. I do it because I think I'm funny as hell. And I amuse myself. And all I do, as soon as it allows me to share it, I send it to these two. And I'm like, look at this. So I think I'm funny. Back to our regular scheduled program. Alfonso wants to know about the Bucks plus 2 Nets team total under 123 and the Bulls team total over 112.
Bucks, yes. Nets team total under, that kind of works with the Bucks. And then Bulls team total over 112. They're against the Clippers. I don't know about that one, but good luck. I like the first two.
See, Tim, I got an interesting question with the NBA here. Is it similar to the NHL when you start to come down towards the race for the playoffs or whatever? You see lower scoring, better defensive games, or not really?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Do you see higher games, or is it just no?
It's kind of it doesn't really change in style because you got to think with the NHL, they have the overtime where you get a point. NBA doesn't have that, so they don't have to worry about trying to go into overtime or anything and get a point and keep working. But no, it's whoever wins the game, and they're going to try to go after the win. And it really depends on the team with whether or not they play defensively or offensively, because some teams are going to do better just trying to score a crap ton of points, and other teams are going to try to limit. Them. Yep, some teams want to be slow, so whatever works.
Okay.
All
right. Vincent wants to know Bucks, Clippers, Pistons.
Yep. All three of them should go good. I only bet the Bucks and the Pistons, though.
Bruins in reg, Stars in reg, Wild money line. I like all three of those, too.
I don't mind it. The Wild I'm iffy on. That's about it, though.
So then this guy, in all this fatness, writes ice cream sandwiches or popsicles because we're looking for a food debate.
I mean, if only he can spell sandwich right.
Oh, whatever.
There's only that first H is
whatever. So hey, I started thinking about ice cream. So that's a sandwich. Okay, you never had a sandwich? Look, this guy likes them that way too.
Oh yeah, ice cream sandwich all the way. Like that's not even close.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I go to Sam's Club or Costco or whichever one we have a membership to. We get it's starting to get hot in Vegas, so we start buying ice cream stuff, and then the kids they like the the old school plastic popsicles. You just cut the top off of flavored color, whatever. And I'm like, I like the mini ice cream sandwiches because the
Damn
mini
right.
ones feel like I'm not being such a fat ass, and I can eat.
So when I eat 3 of them, I'm not as fat.
Right, exactly. They're mini for crying out loud. That's what I tell the wife. They're mini ones.
I'll
They're
put the poll on picks and parlays here in a second.
There you go. Put that on. How do you feel about the Bruins? Plus a goal and a half. Where are you getting this numbers at?
Where are you getting plus a goal and a half on the Bruins?
Are these alternate lines? Goals, Kings plus 2.5, and the Avs money line plus 132. I mean, I don't hate those lines.
I don't know. I don't even know where you can get a plus 1.5.
Maybe it was minus.
The only alternative lines on the book I use is minus 2.5 and minus 3.5.
I don't know. I see. Give me some more details. Just followed you guys on TikTok. We appreciate it. Yep. Any strong overs in the NBA today?
If I had to go to any of them, let's see. I didn't bet any overs. As crazy as it sounds, probably the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets at over 243. It's up that high for a reason. I could easily see that game being 130 to 122. Honestly, I could see it going that high.
Going into overtime too.
Overtime, and then I could also see that game going first one to 105. So I'm not betting it, but that one would probably be my lean.
I like the Pistons under 225. I like that.
I don't know about that one. The only reason why is trust me, I'm on the Pistons tonight. Pistons defense have been awful lately. So Pistons will score. So will the Sixers, but I don't
see it as like a
go over that one too.
110, 105 game. Both teams low 100.
I'd be all right with that.
I think both teams score less than 110. Let's put it that way. Close.
I don't know if Detroit can limit Philly that much.
Bro, we're powerhouse. We're powerhouse organization.
Yeah.
I'm just
and you know how I feel about freaking the clown Embiid. So no, I'm not high on this Sixers team. By the way, I looked up the odds. Jokic is now minus 250 for the MVP. Just want to mention it. I think I did a free pick video on it like almost 3 months ago, and I gave Jokic out at I think plus 450.
Plus 450.
So that one was kind of a give me. I think he was like 18-1 in the beginning of the year. Whatever it was, whenever we did our show, they so disrespect him. They so disrespect him, and he averages like a triple double. He has.
And people are trying to give it to Giannis. They're trying to give it to Embiid. They're trying to give it to.
Hey, watch! He'll get screwed out of it this year. He'll get screwed out of it somehow.
No, he won't. The Nuggets have played 77 games, and he has a triple double in 19 of them. 25% of the time, he's hitting a triple double. I'm sorry, that's your MVP.
Rookie of the year, Cade Cunningham, Detroit Pistons.
I would still lean a little bit more towards Evan Mobley, just because he's on a playoff team. But Cade Cunningham is.
See, I'm telling you, the next rookie of the year coming out of Detroit, it's going to be Torkelson out of the Tigers.
Rookie of the year, Evan Mobley is minus 300. Barnes is plus 235. And Cade Cunningham is 8-1.
I'm jumping on that. I'm telling you, he's going to win.
I don't think so.
And the only reason why I say no is because he was injured in the beginning of the year, had a very slow start, and he's not on a playoff team. Evan Mobley is on a playoff team.
So, flip side of that, I agree. Injury and the slow start, very slow start, everything like that. But I think when I think of Rookie of the Year, I think of who has helped that team more. And I think it will hurt Evan Mobley because he's on a playoff team as opposed to helping Detroit be better team. Because what is Detroit without Cade Cunningham?
Oh, they suck. But Cleveland wouldn't have been a playoff team without Mobley.
Okay. I mean, okay. I just think Cunningham helped him, but helped his organization more. I'm probably biased though. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably,
I'm a Pistons fan,
Pistons are awful this year. So unfortunately,
I
even if
agree.
he had a fantastic year, he was not winning Rookie of the Year.
I'm on a Twitter. I'm trying to start one. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm asking for smoke from Pat McAfee on Twitter because he talked trash about the Red Wings. He asked if they were still an organization in the NHL, and I'm like, bro, I could think of 3 teams off the rip that are in worse shape in the NHL than the Detroit Red Wings. Not to mention, if you follow hockey at all, you would know they have possibly rookies of the year over there too. Also, they have the best up and coming like young minor league team or players coming out of minors. They're a young franchise. They're not good right now. They are not good. But I think within 5 years they're going to be competing.
They need goaltending.
100%. 100%. They're one of the worst. But so Darren McCarty, who is 4-time Stanley Cup winner on the old Red Wings team or whatever, and does a show on Woodward Sports Network. It's a Detroit-oriented sports show that I watch all the time on YouTube. He called out Pat McAfee and said, I'll fight you in a damn ring, bro. None of this WrestleMania crap. I'll fight you in a real ring or whatever. And then Pat McAfee got his panties in a bunch and was all like, do you even know if Detroit? Bro, you can't say that stuff, bro. Just Detroit versus everybody. So I tweeted him and let him know that he could find me in the street and I was going to fight whoever else. Who was I going to fight last week in the middle of the road?
Grice.
Yeah, Thomas Grice. So as soon as I'm done with Thomas Grice, Pat McAfee, you're round 2. Let's go. Then I'm going to have an Oreo in between and maybe a mini ice cream sandwich.
I heard Oreos.
It's a fight. It's a fight, so we got to take a pace ourselves. Donovan Mitchell over 24.5.
Against the Lakers, why not?
Yeah, fair enough. Question, should I take Texas A&M first half money line? Great question, because everybody and their brother seems to be on Texas A&M. And I have a 2-team teaser. Pistons plus the points, Xavier plus the points.
Xavier plus 4.5 and the money line. I think that Xavier wins. I think that I mean, we've lost a lot of money on Texas A&M betting against them this entire tournament,
and they're a good team.
They're a good team, but I think Xavier's better.
I don't know if they're 4.5 points better. That's my thing.
Correct.
So I took them. I'm going to take the points on these classic, not classic, but on these
in these
close games.
This is the NIT. This is the championship for the NIT.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a close game, and that's why we're also with the Final Four. We're taking points with Nova and UNC.
Fair enough. I can't pronounce that.
Garland.
No, I can pronounce Garland, jackass. Garland over 9.5 assists. Maglin Sports. I'm butchering your name, and I'm horrible with names, so I apologize. But Garland over 9.5 assists.
Yep, why not?
There you go.
He's going to get action.
Who won on college basketball tonight?
Xavier will.
Or who wins on college basketball tonight?
Xavier will.
We all seem to be on Xavier plus the points. What's up, fellas? Opinion with the Bucks Nets.
Bucks.
I think the Bucks win this game.
Bucks.
But
Buck, yeah.
Buck.
The Nets are 1-18.
Trying to get me banned
as home underdogs this year. Do with that as you please.
Home favorites.
Yeah.
There you go. Any player props for tonight? I have Giannis and Durant over 30, and Kyrie and Durant 3+ threes made. I like the Kyrie and Durant.
If you like all these props, then you should probably be betting the over in this game too.
We're not big prop guys. Not a whole lot. Nick Earl went through his stage on the NHL props. He had a stage there. He still doesn't. I'm just messing.
I don't do it as much anymore because I think unders are going to start hitting more.
I think it's an under night in the NHL. Ice cream sandwiches for the win.
Look for unders though on games with playoff teams.
And more draws.
Yes. Westbrook over 1.5 threes made plus 150.
Yikes. Westbrook. Good luck. I'm not really a fan of that one.
He's definitely going to shoot him.
He's going to have to with nobody else on the court.
Right. Yes, NHL alternate lines was the IC. I don't know how you got the Bruins at plus 2. But, I mean, what you put out there, run that.
That's probably like minus 800, but yeah.
No, he said it was like plus 130 or something. I don't know. Lane Elliott says taking the night off.
For Boston.
Yeah. Taking the night off, but I like the Bulls tonight, along with the under 243.5 in the Brooklyn game, only because I missed taking the over 238.5, taking the night off, though. Sometimes your best bet is no bet.
Correct.
So,
I'll have money on tonight.
poll is up. Ice cream sandwiches.
All day. All day.
Yeah,
Nick, stop eating them damn crackers.
I know. You're making me hungry.
By the way, 9 votes in, 78% to 22% for ice cream sandwich.
I just voted again. It's 80-20. Not again, but I want to be able to do that on the Max Wager Network polls.
We can, but there's
I don't think
only
we can.
three. There's only 3 people watching.
I don't care about.
I don't have access to it, so I can't.
I don't have access to that yet.
Okay.
I don't think anybody knows we have access to that, or we don't have access to it. But Hawks -6.
Sure. They're against the Cavs team that's on a second leg of a back-to-back. Hawks are on a second leg of a back-to-back too, but they won by 40 last night. I'm not worried about them.
Lane Elliott can't wait to bet the first 5 inning bets for the Tigers. Give me baseball rate. 1 week. 1 week. We gotta wait 8 more days before we can take the Tigers' first 5 against.
I'm not waiting. I got spring training locked up and loaded.
Well,
so.
I mean, for
regular season, yes.
Yeah, regular season. That's what I mean. Tim Monroe's crushing spring training baseball. He
Not
is
today,
crushing
but
spring training baseball.
Okay, it's 5-2 now in the athletics game.
A's are on the move. Robert Franklin says Hoarder over 13.5 points.
By the way, Tim, the A's this year are tanking so they can go to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
That's what that's telling me.
Sorry, Herder. Yes, sure.
Chip Chirimbus is convinced the A's are never coming here.
I'm convinced that too. If they would have done it, they would have done it already.
Wrong.
It's all about the money. Bucks money line.
Yes.
I don't hate that. Love it, Lenny. We want all I want all the smoke. Come on, Pat McAfee. You can get in line right up, or you can be the main event right after I get done whooping Thomas Grice's ass.
Thomas Grice.
I do. I can't stand that dude. Four team money line parlay: Panthers, Hurricanes, Avalanche, Flames. I'm on all of this except the Avs. That's my 3-team parlay. And the only reason I stopped there, the Avalanche were the 4th team I would have done this with, Arnold. But I have a thing with 3s. It's my lucky number, so I stop at 3. I'm superstitious as all get up, so I stop at 3.
That's fair.
But I usually round robin them too, also on the 2s, but I didn't do that because they're all super chalky. So we just ride or die with all 3.
If you wanted a bigger payout, do the puck lines for all 4.
I might have sprinkled. I just didn't want to say it out loud. JoJo says ice cream sandwich popsicle. What?
No.
They don't make that. Remember those WWF ice cream bars with the wrestlers on the front? Yeah, you get those from the ice cream. I'm surprised the ice cream guy hasn't. Dude, this ice cream truck guy, he rolls by here Monday through Friday at noon every day. And I don't think I've heard him today or yesterday. But the kids are in school. Don't get me wrong. I have stopped him a few times. He probably rolls by just for my bet. But
he's like, oh yeah, that fat ass will come out of his house.
Well, that guy over there on Old Castle. Yeah, we gotta stop.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for him to be like Shameless and selling dime bags of weed out of the back. You guys ever watch that show, Shameless?
No.
It's great. It's over now, but there's 10 seasons. It's a great show. It's a dysfunctional family in Chicago. Robert Franklin says Texas A&M by 7 or more.
Nope.
Anyone like the 76ers first half?
Nope.
I like the Pistons.
What? Detroit Lenny likes the Pistons?
I know. Honduras over 2.5 shots on goal. Nicaragua, I'm not saying that name.
Huberdeau.
Yes,
Huberdeau?
thank you, Tim. Jonathan Huberdeau.
And he's on the Flames.
No.
Damn it.
Oh, damn, you were doing so good.
Canadians.
Nope.
Damn.
Wow, you're just going to name off
I'm not
Canadian
trying
energy.
anymore.
No.
Edmonton? All right, wait, let me guess. Just tell
Boston.
me
Nope.
what is it an American team or is it a Canadian team?
It's an American team.
Okay. East or West Coast?
East.
Is it in New York?
No.
Carolina?
No.
Then he's a Florida team.
Yep.
Panthers.
Yep.
Hey.
Jonathan Huberto.
He's a Panther. Yeah.
Hey, at least I knew his
I
damn
don't mind
name.
it. We know the Panthers just love chucking pucks at the net, so yeah, why not?
Ice cream sandwiches.
Ice cream sandwiches all day. Sucking on a popsicle, probably not the best look. Just saying.
Ah.
Facts, but man, yeah. You guys have taught me so much about betting. I appreciate you all. I thought he was going to say y'all have taught me so much about food.
Yeah.
Probably that too, but
I mean, Lane,
you know,
if
we
you
love
watch
our
the
food.
show, you learn a lot about betting and what we're on and what trends we're on. You also learn that Oreos are better than Girl Scout cookies,
no
and everybody likes ice cream
Ice cream
sandwiches.
sandwiches.
We
yes.
learned about a whole Bojangles place in North Carolina that we have no idea what even is. I mean,
fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
It's Southern
Fried
fried chicken. You get some French fries with it. You get my barbecue sauce, and you get a nice sweet tea.
Oh, that sounds good. I
And you
wonder
get a
what's for
biscuit.
dinner.
You get a biscuit to go with it, and you get some grape jelly to go with the biscuit.
No, what's really good to do with
I
the
like
biscuit?
strawberry jelly though.
See,
That's
what you
tomorrow's debate. Strawberry
See,
or
what
grape.
you do with that biscuit, Tim? Is you grab it out of the box, you look at it, and you chuck it in the trash because that's disgusting. It's dry.
I actually like
Just
those.
text my
I'll
wife
dip it in
what's
the
for
honey
dinner.
mustard. I'll dip it in the honey mustard, but that's about it.
I will
I'm
say
going,
this,
I'm going to Bojangles after this.
You
That's it.
cannot you cannot eat a Popeyes chicken or chicken and
No.
I don't know, you guys all have Popeyes. You cannot
We
eat
do.
a Popeyes biscuit without putting honey on it. Because first of all,
You know what? I've heard they
It's so
use that as a
dry.
they use that during torture. Is they'll give you a Popeyes biscuit with nothing to dip it with,
nothing. They'll kill people.
just so you can suffocate.
Lane Elliott, we appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Hit a like, a thumbs up button. What up, Picks and Parlay family? What up, Greg? Don't forget to like and
What up?
subscribe to Max Wager Network because Picks and Parlays is not going to be streaming everything. So if you're a Picks and Parlay family member, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell notifications for Max Wager Network.
We'll make
Come
sure
with
that
too.
we'll make sure that Game Time Decision's also on ESB if anybody wants to watch it on there.
Don't do it. 50-50 bars. 50-50 bars? I don't know what that is.
I
Is
have
that
no
a candy
clue.
bar?
Oh, that might be
a chocolate bar.
I'm looking them up. Hold on. If unless he's either talking about something in casinos or he's talking about ice cream.
Let's see. 50-50 bars.
You
These
shouldn't
are
go.
they're popsicles.
No.
They're popsicles.
Oh,
They're
okay.
vintage like orange popsicles.
like a creamsicle? Do
Yeah,
like a good
Yeah,
creamsicle.
exactly. Yep.
I get yelled at because Mandy, my wife, is allergic to chocolate. Like
Oh.
deathly allergic to chocolate. Can't eat chocolate. Her heart will stop. Poor girl. I buy her chocolates every year for her birthday and Valentine's Day, and I eat them both because I like to save her life. That's called love from the heart.
That's dedication right there.
Hey,
Lenny.
From the
That's
heart,
what-
babe. From the heart.
Hey, that's why whenever I give Christina chalky milk, I'll drink it for her. She can't
That's
do dairy,
fair.
so I drink her chalky milk for her.
See,
It's
ladies,
called
we're here
love.
for you.
We care.
We care, right? Greg says, Detroit Lenny, you're the man. Going to drop a player prop for all you guys. Drop player props on us.
Good.
Drop it all. I love it all. James says 76ers first half.
No
I think the
Sixers.
Pistons are going to keep it close. So
No Sixers in that clown Embiid.
Goran Dragic over sounds like a Russian fighter from Rocky V.
Serbian.
days.
He's Serbian.
Nick knows who he plays for. Lenny, do you know who he plays for?
I bet you he plays center.
No.
No.
Oh.
Let me make sure he's
No.
still on that one team.
Over 6.5 assists, rebounds, gone over the number in every game in March, except one where he only played 15 minutes on March 1st. Okay.
He's not on the Heat anymore.
I think he's with the Cavaliers now, if I'm not mistaken.
Greg, what team is he on? Drop that in their chat for us because I'll jump on
I
that.
believe he's with. No, the Cavaliers.
He's on the Nets. He's on the
Oh, he's on
Nets
the-
now.
Okay.
Shows how
played-
much I know about
He
basketball.
played on the Heat from 2015 to 2021. That's why
Well,
I
he's been
remember
getting
him on
some
the Heat.
minutes, it sounds like, in March.
Yeah.
So, all right. Goran Dragic. I can remember that. I'll jump on that right after this game. Maple Leafs money line.
I took their
Leafs
team
are-
total over.
The Leafs are
They're
terrible.
minus 230.
V, check out free pick videos on Earl Sports Bets, picks and parlays, Max Wager networks everywhere like that. Roll tape back and go over Tim's NBA plays.
Bucks and Pistons. I only have 2. I don't have 3 for you though.
Middleton over 5.5 rebounds.
Sure.
I don't hate
Plus
it.
money, why
Can
not?
I get some love for the bomb pop though?
No.
Now, I will say that, yeah. Oh, come on, the bomb pop was a good time. Not really a popsicle guy, but I'll rock with a bomb pop, right? I mean,
How about a Choco Taco?
Ooh.
Drummond double.
Why not? He's going to get rebounds and he's going to get assists, or he's going to get points and rebounds. So why not?
Plus 135. I like it. Panthers over and Canes over.
It's Kane's Ivor, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We did Total Chaos last night, and for the first time ever, someone took a push on a total, and I said,
Yeah, I heard you guys are calling for
I
me,
said-
huh?
I said 4-2 Canes. Yeah, we said you're scared. You didn't want to come back on.
Well, right after I'm done with Thomas Grice and Pat McAfee, y'all can line up in the street all you want. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Let's
God.
Main
let's
event.
get ready to rumble.
Main event.
Heavyweight. Lane says, Bojangles is top tier. I live in Virginia, and we love it here. I've never heard of it until I met these two guys. And
You got to come to
now
Carolina
that's
and
all
we'll
they
go.
talk about. I'm going to go to North Carolina just to have Bojangles. Popeye's fries. I'm not a big fan of their fries. I don't know if I've ever had them, to be honest with you, now that I think about it.
No, I don't really go to Popeyes.
No.
I've been there like once in the last.
You got a Popeyes right around
my
the
go-
corner. They do
My
make a good
go-to is
chicken sandwich.
my go-tos are Bojangles and Taco Bell.
KFC.
You can get yourself a Baja
Blast.
If you follow us on TikTok, you know what that means. Bruins
Yeah.
money line, Hurricanes money line, Panthers money line, Stars money line, Flames, Avs, all straight or parlay some. Parlay it all.
damn.
Most of those are minus 200, minus 300s. I mean, the only one I straight bet out of all those are the Stars at 180.
At 6, there's 6 teams there. Me personally, because I got a thing with threes, like that's my lucky number, and we only do things in threes. I would probably do a 6-team parlay and round robin them.
Flames,
I would,
Avalanche,
on like the threes,
Stars.
4s, 5s.
You can parlay all 6 of those together for plus 512.
I mean,
It's a chalky night.
the Stars are the only one that's seriously probably a little iffy,
No.
and he
Absolutely
doesn't even
not.
think that.
Panthers going to end up
No.
losing.
One of these
No.
guys are going to lose. One of the big
Panthers will lose.
rocky ones are going to lose. But
I have a feeling
Oakland
if
just
it's any
scored
of them,
5-3.
I have a feeling if it's any of them, it's the Canes.
really,
Or at the very least, if any of them were not to cover the puck line, it's the Canes.
That's fair.
against the Canadians, though, I mean, they're the worst team in hockey.
Yeah,
even
but
worse
listen,
than You never know.
I've seen.
Arizona.
I like the Hurricanes to take care of business. Side, don't get me wrong.
If
but
it
I've
was
seen it
in
plenty of times
Montreal,
where they play down to their competition.
I will give you that. I don't know if they're going to blow anybody out or anything like that, but they could win this game 2-0.
Yep.
3, you know what I mean? Or 2-1 or
Yeah.
something crazy like that. But I don't know. The Bruins, which team shows up? That's
I
my
like
thing
the
with
Bruins. This is a bounce back spot for them, absolutely.
I agree 100% with
and I like the Bruins come playoff time as well.
Greg says he likes Brooklyn.
Nope.
Dragic is on the Nets. There we go.
There you go.
He used to play Miami, who
Yep.
crushed with them, and then they beat Milwaukee in the playoffs. They're playing tonight with a huge total. Okay.
Yep. We'll
Choco
see.
Taco.
Choco Tacos.
I never
I
had one.
want a Choco Taco now.
Never had one. Sadiq Bey over 16.5 points. Cade over 6.5 assists. Some Pistons props I like. Lane Elliott.
Sure,
you're
why
not
not?
gonna talk me off of plus money. I like that.
Why not? Cade's going to do well tonight, and I like the Pistons tonight. I like them to cover, so yeah, we need something from these guys.
Bob Onion says Mitchell over 35.5 pros.
If he's talking about Donovan Mitchell on the Jazz, yeah, why not?
Big facts, yo. Any heavy favorite NHL team tonight to get upset or not cover the puck line? We were just kind of talking about that.
Maple Leafs.
All right. I was going to say the Maple Leafs.
Maple Leafs.
I only took their team total over. I think that this could be a 5-4 win for the Jets potentially if there were to be a big upset tonight. Actually, and if I had to pick a dog that I would bet, I was the closest to betting, it's the Columbus Blue Jackets against the New York Islanders tonight.
I love the Blue Jackets.
Because the Islanders already beat the Columbus Blue Jackets twice, handily, and they play the Rangers tomorrow night.
Fair enough. JoJo says, Bucks have covered 4 out of 5 last versus the Nets and 6-2 against the spread. I like the Bucks tonight. I do.
Yeah.
That's pretty much our time for today, though. We appreciate everybody stopping by, hitting the thumbs up button, all that jazz. The new lineup, Max Wager Network, everybody's streaming everywhere. We're trying to overlap and get everybody to know and spread awareness that we're all going to be streaming just exclusively on Max Wager Network here soon. The lineup starts with Midday Money with Sean Higgs and Tim Earl. That starts at noon Eastern. Right after that, 1 o'clock Eastern, is Allie Burns with Morning Wood. Then we go Just Parlays with Chris King and Jim Williams, who is on there at 2 o'clock Eastern. Then you go back to the window with Scott and Scott, and then you come see us for the main event, Game Time Decision, 5 o'clock Eastern, Monday through Friday. We be here. Stop on by. We'll talk more about ice cream sandwiches and Oreos and probably give you some free bets.
Yeah, that's true.
An ice cream sandwich flavor, or I mean an Oreo flavored ice cream sandwich.
It's called cookies and cream. Yeah, that exists.
Have you ever tried cookies and cream flavored Oreos?
No.
What?
It's called an Oreo.
I don't know.
Dumbass.
Oh my God! Did you just call me that? Over and under 243.
No, Nick's the dumbass. I would go over.
True.
I would go over, and the only reason why is because it's such a high total.
Nets don't play any defense.
Facts.
Jonathan likes the Columbus. JoJo says Silva trying to score you is their defense. Trying to outscore you is their defense.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, for facts. Good night and good luck. Now it's more like good luck unless you're against me. But that was close. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern, Game Time Decision. I'm Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. Nick, Tim, Earl Sports Bets. Definitely check them out for the promo over at earlsportsbets.com/promo. 7-day package, only $49. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Max Wager Network. Check out Caesar Sportsbook over there. Link in the description of this video. Definitely check it all out. We're out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck. Unless you're against us. I'm going to get an ice cream sandwich.